last two. Welcome back to our channel. It is, you okay, Jody?
Sorry, that was bad timing.
It is
Hello.
episode 133. Today is Tuesday, October 3rd. And we're excited it's fall finally. I mean, it doesn't feel like fall out. Today was abnormally hot and miserable. Erin got stung by a bee. I'm still killing lantern flies. I'm like, what is happening? Why are they still here? I'm like a lantern fly assassin. So they're not going away anytime soon. So hopefully wherever you are, you're starting to feel a little bit of cool weather, but at least the leaves are changing and it looks really nice outside. So it's not all bad. So welcome back to our channel. We have a lot to talk about tonight. This will be the last video too for October. We have some travel coming up and Colleen, Rebel Stitchers retreat at the end of the month that Jody and I are going to be attending. So we will be back in November for a big video because I'm sure we'll have a lot of stitching by then, but just wanted to give you a heads up that this will be our last video for the month. So let's get into it because we have a lot to talk about tonight. And no updates yet for the retreat. We'll update you guys. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, please make sure you do that and get on the Facebook group for updates. And as we
November 1st, before you see us again, the apparel order will come out. But if you're a paid attendee, you'll get all that info.
Yeah. So if you're a paid attendee, you'll get emailed all of that stuff. And then we'll post it on our Facebook group and on the Instagram, our Steel City Stitchers Instagram as well. That Google form will be coming for you to place your order. So stay tuned for that. We'll get some updates when we get a little bit closer. Good call, Jody. I forgot about the apparel. I don't want to forget about it because I'm super excited about it. Okay, let's get into it. Erin, you're first tonight. What do you have for Holland Stitchy Kindness?
Hey, well, the first thing I want to show is a freebie that came out. I don't know if it came out today, but it was recently. And apparently we were saying the name of the designer wrong, but I don't know how to say it correctly. So I'm going to just keep saying Croquette a Go-Go.
Oh, how, I mean, I would be interested to know how to properly say it.
It's Italian and they tried to explain it. And I
think it's like crochet.
Oh, is that it?
Something.
Crochet. And then the a go-go is not go-go. I don't know. I'm very sorry.
Hold on. We're gonna look this up on Google Translate. Hold on a second.
That's a real cute, skinny little squirrel, though.
It's a freebie. You just have to go to her page. So I'm definitely gonna stitch it. 47 by 53, and it's a cute little squirrel. Come on.
Yeah, no brainer.
Well, how do you spell croquette? CROCETTE?
Yes.
And then GOGO?
But the second O has an accent over it.
It means crosses galore.
I saw that.
Crosses. Well, maybe I'll just start saying that.
Okay, but how do you say it?
Okay.
Crosses galore. That's cute.
Oh, go away.
Crocette a go-go.
Crocette a go-go. Crocette a go-go. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have more by her, so I'm going to have to say it later.
Crocette a go-go.
Crocette a go-go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Love it. Oh, look at us learning new stuff.
We're trying, right? My next one is I got this wood box from Seasons that I already have a pattern that will fit right into it. So pay no attention to the chicken because that's going to go away. I just liked the box and it was only $2.
Seasons for the win.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? There's a wine store right next door too. And that has proven to be dangerous for me because I'm like, oh, we're here. We've got time.
We're here.
Pop on over.
It's right here.
And you save so much money at Seasons that you have more money for wine.
And I saw wine. Jeez.
Honey, I bought this $50 bottle of wine, but this frame was only $2.
It's girl math. This is how
fine.
Okay, so yesterday, Kristen dropped off the nicest package for me, and I was not there to receive it, and I'm so sorry. I was putting down the little one. But I will show what I did. She actually gave me one of her finishes. I started pulling it out. She put it in this cute Pittsburgh thing, and I started pulling it out, and I was like, what a beautiful fabric. And then I realized what it was, and I was like, oh my God. I'm very excited to show what I did with that. And then I really can't wait to put this in the bathroom.
Ooh.
And then she gave me some of the cookies that she was eating the other day, which they smell so
Oh, fun. They
They're
fit
the
on your
little-
little mug.
Yeah, they like stick on the side of your mug. Yeah.
good idea. And they smell really good. So I'm going to have a glass of pumpkin spice tomorrow and have that.
Cute.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. That was very sweet and made my day. I'll pretend that it was a get well from the bee thing because that actually cheers me up a little bit too, thinking about that. What a crappy experience, you guys. Don't cross 65 is what I learned over on that side because the bees
And
will
then
get
you're either going to get run over by a car or stung by a bee. You can't win.
There's no winning.
Take the bee sting every time.
Drive to Slippery
God,
Mermaid
Jody,
is
that's
what you need to do.
it was the worst.
Yeah, bee stings stink.
I used to call it the death way in. He's like, so you took the death way in again? I'm like, I mean, there's no other option.
I know that's a bad road. Oh my God. I get nervous when I turn off that road onto Pine Street, like over by your house. Like
Tough turn. I always go up through the town and it takes 10 extra minutes, but I'm like, I can't stand the pressure of people coming up behind you like that.
I know. And I always turn when it's a
There's
leak.
always like big giant trucks too.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Giant trucks take 65 and it's an old road. It was a railroad. So it's not big enough. And they can't make it any bigger because the houses are so close to it. I mean,
Not
Pittsburgh.
great.
Yeah, it sucks. All right, well, don't get hit by a car. Take the bee sting every time if you have to choose one. Like,
It really hurts.
yeah, I bet.
I have other things, but I have them in the finishes area. So I'll show you when I can.
Get there. Okay, Jody, what'd you get this week?
Okay, so I made some stitchy kindness, but I'll show that to you in my finishes. I did buy something this week that is very scary to me. So I saw this person on Instagram doing, I think it's pronounced Ari work. It's Aari. And it's very common on like Indian garb, like their like the stuff that they wear that's like very embellished with like gold thread and like beading.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
So anyways, I saw someone doing like embroidery, but like with this technique. So I looked into it. Someone else had sent me an Instagram and was like, I think you can do this. And I was like, no, you probably can't, but hey, I'll try it. So I went online. So basically what it is it's embroidery and crochet combined.
Ooh.
Okay. Now I do know how to crochet. I don't love crocheting. It's not my favorite. The only reason I I haven't done it in so long, but the only reason that it's fond to me is because my grandma taught me. So like I enjoy it for that reason, but like it's not like my hobby. Like it's not a hobby I have. I don't do it often. But anyways, I know how to crochet. So I figured I can do this, right? So basically what it is it's a needle that's thin enough. And let me see if I can show this. So it came with these wooden, I got 3 of them, and I can't really tell the difference between them. Let me turn this down. I don't really know how they're different, other than this one's like a little bit shorter, but they all came with these needles. So you stick these needles in. Now there's like this lever, like a screw thing that comes out.
Mhm.
Think of like a universal like screwdriver that you can put like different bits in.
Yeah.
So you screw it in, and it is oh god, that's never gonna show up. Anyways, it's pointy like a needle, but it has like the tiniest crochet hook on the end.
Oh.
See that? Yeah.
So you stick it through, and you use like a crochet finger, what I call it, and you hook your thread and you pull it through. and then you go to the next part and you hook your thread and you pull it through. Now you can thread beads on here. So you like load it up with beads, okay? And when you pull your thread through, you drop a bead. And then you go through and you pull it up and you drop a bead. So it's bead, it's primarily, I think the best use that I'll get out of it is for beading. But I have no idea. So I've watched tons of videos. They're all, none of them are in English. So I can't understand them, but I'm watching them, like trying to see what they're doing.
Yeah.
I can't understand them, but I'm going to give it a shot. And of course I'm going to do it on organza, which isn't the easiest either, because the problem is like the back. So like, if you can't see the back, it's probably easier, but I want to try to do it on like organza. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I do have a pattern drawn out that I'm gonna give it a try with. I've been threatening to start for like a week now, and I haven't had the balls to do it. So.
Just do it.
I'm so excited. That's so cool.
So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And I don't know why, but I got like, I don't know if these are different sizes, but I got like 3 needles with each handle. So I have like a lot of equipment, but I don't know what
to do with it.
A lot of hardware.
I'm assuming it's like crochet needles, right? Like the bigger the gauge of the needle, then the bigger.
Yeah, but the thing is that they all kind of look the same size. So I don't really know. I don't know. I will,
You're going to figure it out.
I'll keep you posted.
Okay. Maybe we'll have an update in November.
Maybe. Maybe. So that's it. That's all I bought.
Well, that's exciting though. I'm sure you'll figure it out and it'll be amazing. And then you'll have like a new thing that you're going to do.
I mean, maybe. I keep trying to get into the embroidery game, but I keep getting drawn back to stitching. So
easy to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I had a couple of things that I got recently. The first one is I got the Rebel Stitcher Quarterly Club. So that came in the mail. And the theme for this one was Christmas in New Orleans, which I thought was really cute. And the needle minder this month depicts Papa Noel. And so the legend states that in the bayous of Louisiana, he is known as Papa Noel. He travels through Louisiana with the help of his alligators, pulling his boat called a pirogue. And excited families often light bonfires along the waterway to help Papa Noel in his task of delivering gifts to good boys and girls. Please excuse me if I pronounce the boat wrong. I do not speak Cajun, but or Creole or whatever you want to call it. But
like bonfire on New Year's Eve, or on Christmas Eve. That sounds awesome.
I know, right? So you light a bonfire along the waterway to help him deliver his goods. And it's so cute. There he is with his little alligator friends pulling the Christmas gifts.
So,
that is the cute.
And I love the story around it. And I just think that's awesome. So part of that came, so we got the needle minder and then we got some Creole seasoning, which I've already used. So I can't show you. I actually used it the other day. And actually this whole thing smells like Creole seasoning. And
use it for like shrimp. What'd you have?
I put it on shrimp, actually. Yes, I did. But you can use it on vegetables or pork or any chicken. You could use it on any kind of meat that you want. I always liked Cajun seasoning. So as soon as I got those little packets, I was like, oh, I'll put these to good use. And I did end up making it with shrimp. So, and then
it was just a wild guess.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good guess. It was a good guess. And then we got a bunch of Christmas stickers, which I love her sticker packs. They're always so cute. So I have a bunch of new Christmas stickers to use. And yeah, if you're not signed up for the quarterly club, I don't even know if she has any openings right now, but super cute. It's always fun to get. It's always a fun surprise. And I always forget that it's coming until it gets here. So that was cute. Then I Jody actually got me, she had a little package for me to pick up the other day when I stopped by, and she had dyed for me the fabric, the 56 count for Saga, which I will show my progress on that when we get to whips. But she also included some other cuts of 56 count, and I'm so excited to show you the colors that she gave me. So first is like this really pretty muted, like greenish, bluish, variegated piece. Beautiful grayish blue. This really pretty salmon, like it's almost like a cross between salmon and orange. It's really pretty. This beautiful, like pinkish, purple, gray kind of color. And then this really pretty light blue. This is actually showing a little bit more like dark blue, but it's more like a robin blue. So I am so pumped about these. Thank you so much, Jody. This
You're
was
welcome.
so amazing.
Good luck with that 56 count.
I love it. Love it. I tried stitching on 40 count recently, and I was like, why is this so big? And now I'm stuck on doing the 56 count. So I'm a convert. Then yesterday, or sorry, on Monday, today's what, the 2nd? Today's the 3rd. So Sunday was the 1st, and it was Witchy Stitcher Day. And it was a day to celebrate our friend Meg, the Witchy Stitcher. She's actually going through a really tough cancer battle right now. And it was just a day to promote her and the Witchy Stitcher. And she's amazing. I have so many of her finishes, so many of her patterns. We've loved her stuff for years and years and years. And so I obviously pulled out one of my Witchy Stitcher whips and I worked on that. So I'll show that in a minute. But then I also went and bought some patterns to support her. And that was kind of the whole point of Witchy Stitcher Day, was to promote her in some way or to contribute monetarily by buying a pattern, just whatever we could do to get her name out there. So, but we wish her all the best. Cancer sucks. And yeah, we hope she pulls through this with, minimal side effects and that she gets through this okay. We're all rooting for her. But I had a tough time just narrowing down a couple of Witchy Stitcher patterns. I feel like I have a lot, but then I also was looking through the patterns on her website.
She has so many good ones.
So many good ones, but I want to use this fabric that Jody gave me. So I was looking for something that I could use that was Halloweeny, but I could also do monochromatic stitching on it. So I found this one, which says black clothes, black coffee, black magic. So
oh, cool.
I love that one. And I thought, wouldn't that be cute to do on this fabric with some floche, maybe do some white on it?
Turquoise. Turquoise.
Oh, turquoise. Yes. Love it. Okay. That's my plan. So I bought that one. And then I have eyed this one for a while, and I had to get it because I love Sleepy Hollow. I've loved that story my whole life, and this pattern is just amazing. So
yeah, that's
so
great.
Yeah, this is going to be great on like a grungy fabric, and then put it in
that one.
I love this one. So
how big is that one?
You like that one?
Yeah.
This one is, and it's not big. I mean, it's only 100 by 135. I mean, it's not full coverage. And this other one, this black coffee one, is 132 by 75. So again, not huge, very doable. But yeah, she had so many patterns. It was so hard to choose. But anyway, so those were the things that I purchased. So that's all I have. So let's talk about finishes, shall we? Erin, do you have any finishes this week?
I have a few. My first one is like a dual project with Kristen because it's her stitching. And then I've had this piece that I put it in. Brooke gave it to me for Christmas a couple years ago. And all you have to do is finish something in a hoop and it sticks in like a picture frame. And I'll show the back of it to show you that. And then I just added like a couple embellishments and I painted it black so that it made more sense.
I love that.
It looks so good.
How cute her stitching is. It's so good.
It's so
So
tiny.
you just literally put the hoop in here and then it sticks on there.
Amazing.
It's like
Perfect.
FFO, but I just thought it looked really good together. Like it needed a black cat.
I love it.
Mhm,
So it's
mhm.
gonna go over by my cat's water dish because they get decorations at the holidays now.
Anywhere you can put that cross stitch, Erin.
You know, I stick it up where I can.
That looks awesome. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
So sweet, and your stitching is beautiful, and it's so tiny and cute and perfect, and I love it.
Kristen's
Very
new
excited.
MO is stitch all the things and then give them away for other people to finish.
I told Erin that too when I gave it to her, like I did with you, Jody. I was like, your finish is going to be better than what my finish would be, my FFO. So I have no problem with stitching it. I want to give.
Speaking of, I
those
just
away.
ordered something on Amazon to finish your clock. So when we film again, it'll be done.
Yeah, but I texted Erin when I dropped it off, and I was like, listen, your finish idea is going to be much better than mine, and it was. So
I got lucky because I had that there, so I was really excited about it.
I love it.
Okay, so my next one is I'm gonna show it off by putting it on. So I stitched another clothes one.
look at that.
God.
It's so good.
Erin.
So much. Every time I
I
wear it,
love it.
I'm obsessed.
something so cute.
It's
I
adorable.
will say it is a not big pattern. Let's see, I have it here. It
I have a
is
question.
only,
How are you so scared to wash that?
I've washed it several times. It doesn't, like, because when you're stitching it, I do 3 strands or I use the floche. The white is floche.
Okay.
And then I make sure that I stick it underneath like 5 pieces. You know what I mean? Like I make sure
yeah.
it's
Like
really
it's a long, yeah.
double back to make sure it's really tight. And I haven't had any issues yet. I mean, maybe eventually.
It's
looks
But it's
so cute.
60 by 50. But I just feel like it was like 80 colors. It wasn't 80 colors, but it was like a lot of different colors. It took me a long time to stitch it because of the color changes at the bottom.
Yeah.
But I highly recommend Crystal Feather Crafts is the name of the designer on Etsy.
So cute.
It's perfect.
It's adorable. How do you not wear that every day?
Trust me, I've worn it almost every day.
I was like, what are you doing? Like, why are you changing?
I'm like,
Can
I
you
don't know
wait?
right now, but
Like, can you wait a minute to take your shirt off?
Like it's one of those things that looks cute, but like if you see it on, I feel like it looks better. Like I just
for
like
sure. Yeah, it's so cute.
It's for soft sweatshirt. That was like $5. I mean, I don't know how I'm not constantly going to Joann's and buying new shirts.
Well, you are.
Okay, so we spent our weekend cleaning the basement, and in that we came across one of my old finishes, which I don't remember if you were from Christmas last year, but it was this like board with the Dirty Annies. Oh my God, they got me a whole tree pattern.
yeah.
Yes.
I hate it. And every time I see it, it makes me more and more angry because I'm like, I just don't like this finish. I hate the way it's finished, but it's such a cute pattern that I wanted to do something else. So I took it off and I completely refinished.
Oh, cute.
That's really cute. How did you do that star?
The star was on top of the tree that it was like part of it. So I just took the star.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that
Like,
looks great.
add that on. So
Mhm.
That's
much
such
better.
a cute pattern too.
Mhm.
I'm glad you salvaged it because it's so cute.
Yeah, I agree.
Too much, and I was like, I hate this finish. Like every time I saw it in the basement, it would make me mad. What a waste.
You did it, like initially.
Right? Like it was my idea, but I hated it.
You're like, I hate past me. Why did I do this?
He finishes and I do. I'm like, oh, Erin, what were you doing?
I mean, our tastes definitely change, and like the way that we do things definitely changes. I think it's great that you retooled it and now you'll actually put it out and enjoy it. So it's just so fun. Like, I hated it. You did it.
I hated it. All right, this one is Cora Betta Corey. I wanted to show what this pattern looks like, the full pattern, so you can see how big of a pattern this would be if I stitched the whole thing. This is what the whole pattern is.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember that. Not even her standing on the pumpkin is going to be in this. Okay. This is how big that is. Like, it's so big.
Who is stitching that?
I don't know, but I couldn't anymore. I wanted to finish it. She's beautiful. I'm happy with her.
Gorgeous. Yes. I love
But
that.
like a bunch of these guys are like those wooden things that I had.
Yeah, but I mean, her dress and I
So
mean, wow.
pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, like her. And I used this really cute cat.
That's really cute.
That's cute.
Oh my
Very
God,
happy.
Erin, it's like your whole torso.
It's only that much of the pattern. Like, there's still so much left in that pattern.
I mean, it would be as big as the Steel City Stitchers
Yes.
hanging back there.
Bless you if you can stitch that much of it, but it just wasn't going to happen for me.
I mean, it is
Couldn't do it.
beautiful, but yeah. And what you did, that was perfect. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Happy with what the parts I'm happy to have it done too. It's one of those things I've had for a while. So I'm like, I just want to finish it in some capacity and get it off the snap.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So it's done.
Well, that's good.
That's it. That's all I have.
All right. All right, Joe, what do you got for finishes?
Okay. So I have been on this box kick. I gotta get off of it. Anyways, I found these cute boxes and I was like, oh, I could do something with that. So I painted this one white. I love the little feet on it. And I stitched this little coffee cup, and there's little coffee cups behind it. And it is like a little toolbox.
That's so cute.
I love it.
I think it's originally like a jewelry box. Like it's supposed to be finished like it was unfinished, but I think it's supposed to be a jewelry box, but it's now a stitch box. So these scissors fit perfectly in here. I put some coffee fabric at the bottom, put that on there. This was like a mirror that I covered. And
I
then
love it.
my little stitched piece on the top.
Mm-hmm.
So I posted this, and our friend Victor Flodser on Instagram messaged me, and he was like, oh my God, where did you get that box? And I was like, I'll make you a box. So I said, what theme would you enjoy for your box? So all he sent me was a picture of his dog. And I was like, oh, dogs, I love dogs. I'll do dogs. And he goes, well, Dalmatians specifically. So I was like, okay, I love Dalmatians. But like, it's very difficult to find Dalmatian stuff that's not like Disney branded, like 101 Dalmatians. So anyways, I stitched up a dog paw. And I just put some Dalmatians behind it, and I did it with these little bones. And his favorite color is brown, so I got the brown in there. And then I just put this little bow on top, and I got the red collar in there with the drawer, and then my fabric on the inside.
It's so cute.
Spotted Dalmatian fabric. So
I love it.
So cute.
That's gonna be his little box. So I gotta send that out to him. I was like, it's gonna be a while. We gotta film. So I'm gonna hold on to this for a while.
Yeah.
But anyways, and these are so cute. Like, oh, I painted the bottom black, but they're so cool. Like, there's so many like unfinished wooden things at the craft store that you can do so much with.
Yeah.
So I loved it.
That's adorable.
So I did 2 of those, and now I'm done with those. But I did find this other black box that I thought was cool. So I made a little box of horrors. So this was unfinished. I painted it, well, I colored it black with a Sharpie, which is like my new thing because
I never paint anymore.
Drag people.
I'm over painting. It's too long. So I stitched this heart, and then Catherine Paper Crane had given us these little knives, like these bloody knives. So I put those behind there, and I did the hoop upside down because I took off the little like clasp that was on this box, and so the hoop is now the handle to open the box.
Smart.
So I did that, and then I lined it with this fabric, and I put a magnet behind here. So these are needle minders that just stick in there.
So cute.
So great.
Uh-huh.
So, and this, like, you could put scissors in here, floss, you know, whatever. So
I love it.
So cute.
my
So
little box. Thank you. That's it. So I was obsessed with boxes. Now I'm over the boxes because I've done 3 and I'm done. Typically I do one of everything, but 3 was a lot.
Yeah, but the boxes, you know, you can't go wrong. And like, look, you have 3
they're
very
useful
different
too.
sections. Yeah.
And they're compact. So like you could throw this in your stitch bag and like take it to a retreat.
Yep.
Put all your floss in here, scissors, seam ripper, whatever you need. Done. Donezo.
Yeah. Very smart. Love it. Love it.
Thank you.
Cute. I had no finishes. I have a finish, but I can't show anybody. And it's a big finish. And
It is a big finish.
it's a big finish.
Next month, take a picture of it.
I'll take a picture of it and I'll post it next month. Yes.
Because that's what I'm doing with mine.
Yes. I'm proud of this finish. It's not often that I put one of these things together either. And I forgot that it is a kind of a pain in the ass. I mean, it's a situation for sure. Yeah. Plus I also did it on 40 count, which made closing the damn thing a lot harder. But anyway, that's here nor there. I love it now that it's done, but the process was trying. Okay, let's get into WIP, shall we? Erin, what are you working on?
Okay, I have 2 whips. And then actually I have something for Cat on Creations. And also, just as a note, I have all 3 of my kits available to purchase, and I'll make a comment below with easy links to follow if anyone's interested. I made some up for a garage sale, and then I was like, why don't I just keep them up? And if people want them, it's not like it's hard for me to get the stuff. So they are available.
Awesome.
Also working on something new, like a whole new idea that I have that's similar but not similar. Anyways, I will be launching that in November for our next video, and I'm excited to get that going.
We have no idea.
Yeah, they don't know. No one knows about it yet. It's very hush hush.
Filling us in.
I know. Like we have
to experience it on camera. Like I want to give it to you guys, and you guys experience. Like I want to see your reactions too. Although, God, that's kind of dangerous. What if you don't like it?
First of all, why would we not like
possible?
it? But no, I want the surprise. I want the surprise. I want to
keep it a little bit of a so I will be launching that. I have the stuff. I'm ready. I'm kind of ready to move on it, but definitely by November 1st. That's like a perfect date for me to like get to it. So I'm glad that we made that decision too, because that gives me the month to figure it out. But in the meantime, what I have been stitching is this is the I forgot how we pronounce it. Crochet.
No, oh boy.
I already forgot.
Okay.
We all did.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Crocette a gogo.
Crocette a go-go.
Logo. It is Halloween time. So that's the full pattern. I'm stitching the top part. So
Is
this
this
guy.
another like giant situation where it's like
It's not nearly as look, this is how big it is.
okay.
Huge. Hers are much more manageable. I feel like. But I'm really, look at how cute that ghost
That's
is.
really cute.
That's cute.
I love those little bats.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's the details on it are just so cute. And there are so many pieces to this pattern that I want to stitch that I don't know how I'm going to figure out what else to put with this. But anyways, I want to finish this because I have like a wooden piece to put it into.
Adorable.
Hopefully that'll be done before Halloween. And then the only other thing I'm stitching right now is Tiny Modernist, which I can pronounce. And all 4 of those came out. So that's what those look like.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, they're pretty cute. I really like this one. The skeletons are super cute down there.
I think
But
so.
this is the one I'm doing, is this top one. I'm not super far on it, but that's how far I got.
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
you
that's
are.
great. Mhm.
It's one of those patterns that just feels like it's taking forever, but it's because it's kind of big and I forget that.
Yeah, it is big. Mhm.
Oh, that hopefully is another one that will be done before Halloween, that I have a month.
Mhm. It's only
it.
the 3rd. We have plenty of time.
It feels crazy, like all of these notifications for like Halloween parades and parties and stuff. And I'm like, my head cannot handle how much stuff is going on this month.
I know. It doesn't
God.
feel like October either. I think it's because September went so fast.
Next week will feel like October. It's going to be like 50 degrees.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm hot.
I have all the flannel you could even ever dream of.
Yep.
I'm so
ready.
pumped.
I'm ready.
That like the Lantern Festival thing though at night, like that the first night that it's like really cold. I'm like, crap, what bad timing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
well,
ready.
it'll be fine.
I'm ready for like a chilly fall night where it's kind of warm during the day, but then at night it's like that crisp fall night air. There's nothing better. Like there's just nothing better. I'm so excited.
Definitely.
Yeah. Mhm.
I can't
Today it was
tomorrow.
like 90 degrees outside. So I went outside to
And
let the dog
tomorrow.
out and I was like, why is it so hot out? It was
It's
miserable.
gross.
Yeah, it was miserable. But I shouldn't complain. It'll be cold here before we know it. But anywho, Erin, do you have any other whips?
Good for me.
Okay, Jode, what are you working on?
No whips.
No whips. Okay.
Trying to work my brain into thinking of my next project.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, you always have finishes. So we balance each other out because I never have finishes and you always have finishes. So, all right, I'll show you real quick what I got accomplished, which wasn't much on my Witchy Stitcher whip that I was working on. And it is such a cute pattern though. It is called They're Here, PSL, They're Here. And it's the Pumpkin Spice Latte Zombie Cup.
Love
So
it.
good.
He's so cute. So when I stopped stitching this before, I had the whole cup done and some of the black on the sides. And I ended up having to frog a lot of it because I realized when I was stitching it the other night that for some reason I had stitched this with 3 threads. So I started stitching it recently with 2 and got like 300 stitches in and realized that I had stitched it previously with 3 strands. So I had to frog all of that. So I didn't get much done, but I did get all of this black done and I started working on the pumpkins. So
You did get a lot done.
yeah, and this is a fabric. This is a black fabric. This was a black 32 count fabric that Jody bleach dyed for me. And it's so grungy and cute and I love it. And it was perfect for this pattern. So
That cup is so cute.
I know he's like, nah. So I don't have much more to do, but it is a bigger pattern. Like there is still a lot on the side that I need to do and then all of the stuff on the bottom. So I don't know if I want to keep stitching on it right now. I might put it down and stitch on something else. So I made a little bit of progress though this year. And then what I have been working on primarily is my next to my stitching chair in the living room project, which is the big one, which is Saga by Long Dog. And again, I'm stitching this on a 56 count fabric that Jody dyed for me. It's like a goldish hue, which I will show you. but I started in the middle, which happens to be this panel. I know it doesn't look like it's the middle, but the top is the middle of this giraffe panel. So that's where I started.
So big.
Here's where I am.
You have done so much.
Fabric, Jody. It's so pretty.
So this is like a goldish fabric. It's showing up more yellow than it is. It's more gold in real life. And then I'm using 820, which is that beautiful navy blue color. So that's what I'm going to
navy
use.
blue.
You're going to do that through the whole thing?
That the whole thing. Yeah.
You've done a lot.
A lot. And it, you know, it's a lot of stitches. And I mean,
hold on a minute. What size is that Q snap?
11 by 11.
I feel like that panel is enormous for being 56 count.
I mean, it's a big panel. Like it's the top, the panels get bigger as they go down. So like,
I see that.
Oh, okay.
Which is why it looks weird that I chose that one as the middle, but really the top of that panel.
I see. Okay, that makes more sense now.
Like that's the middle, right?
Got
here.
it.
So.
Wow, Kristen, that is going to be epic.
When I started stitching it, I had a few drinks. Not a problem. I never have a problem with stitching, but I was stitching it and I got a whole night's worth of stitching in. And the next morning I woke up and I said, I don't think that I put the fabric in the Q snap right. And I panicked and I took it all apart and I laid out the fabric and I luckily did not screw up putting it in the Q snap. But you know how pissed I would have been if I would have screwed that up.
Oh, that would have been worse.
I probably would not have even, like, I would have just thrown the whole thing away. Like, I wouldn't have even started it over again.
I probably wouldn't either. Is it enjoyable to stitch?
I love it. I love it. It's a lot of looking at my pattern and then looking at the, you know, but seeing it come together is cool. And stitching one color, of course, is easy. You're not, I just keep loading up needles with thread and then I just keep, you know, grabbing another needle and just keep going and going and going. But 56 count is not hard for me to stitch on. I feel like it's no different than any other size fabric. It's just smaller. And if you have a good light, you know, you can see the holes. And yeah, now I love it. I love 56 count. I feel like I don't ever want to stitch on anything else. So, but here we are.
Do you remember when 40 was like, oh my God, that's so tiny?
What I mean, like I stitched on 40 the other day and I was like, why is this so big? I was like, am I doing this wrong? Like, why does this feel so big? And I feel like the coverage now with one thread on 40 to me doesn't look as nice because I'm used to it being more dense on 56 count. But hopefully by November, when we come back, I'll have a lot more of this done because I plan on taking this with us to Philly and stitching on this primarily while we're there. So I just don't want to put it down. I just want to keep stitching on it. But anyway, those are my whips.
I love it.
Thank you. All right, let's talk about giveaways from last time, shall we? We had 2 giveaways. One was our Ink Circles bundle. We had a lot of people wanted this one. And this one is going to Maggie Reitman 8671. So congratulations. And the Christmas bundle, which was the Silver Creek sampler pattern and the Nativity Berry by Erica Michael that came with the fabric. This one is going to A Life in Stitches. So congratulations to both of you. And I already commented on your comment from the from the last video, but please send us an email with your physical mailing address and we will get it out to you as soon as we can. For those of you who have won a giveaway and emailed us, please rest assured I have your stuff bundled up and ready to go to the post office. So I will get it there this week. That is my plan. Okay, Jody, we have some giveaways for this week.
We do. So we have 2 bundles. They are both from Rebel Stitcher. So the first one is Midnight March.
Yeah, watch
which
his
is the
face
little pumpkin man.
pattern on the back.
Did I show it?
No.
Oh, okay.
The warning.
Louisa Fletcher, 1860. This is a redo of an original Victorian English sampler.
Mm-hmm.
And Snow Angel.
He's so cute.
He is. So if you want this one, you can say, let's say pumpkin bundle.
Pumpkin, okay.
Okay. You know what I love about her designs? They're big, but none of them take up a ton of colors.
Right. Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like this only has 9 colors, which is great. So
yeah, for sure.
All right, and then the second bundle are these knockdowns. So these are so cool. So she did these to like represent knockdowns at a carnival. And they're so cool. These ones are model stitched on fiddler's cloth, which is like a thick burlap, and they're awesome.
Yeah.
So look how she finished them too with that fur. And all the information on how she finished them is on here.
Oh, cool.
Clostern, 7-count clostern is what the bigger one was stitched on. I've never heard of that, but it looks like a thick burlap fabric. I just think these are so cute.
They're really cute.
And also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, only like 5 to 8 colors on each of them.
Wow.
So these are super cute. So you can say knockdown for these. And if you go to her Instagram page, she just decorated her house for Halloween and she's got these up by her fireplace.
They look so cute.
They are really cool.
They're a lot bigger than what I thought.
Yeah. So I don't know how to show this without showing the pattern. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. So this was her inspiration. This is from her personal collection. These are like actual knockdowns from a carnival.
Oh, wow. Cool. That's really cute.
They are cool. I like these.
Mm-hmm.
So say knockdown, you'll get the bundle.
Pumpkin, so you get the 3 patterns if you say pumpkin, and then knockdown, you get the 2 patterns. Okay, don't say giveaway, don't say win. Make sure you're over 18, open to international viewers, and we will pull the winner on our next video in November. Yeah, okay, good luck, everybody. All right, so like I said, no more updates at the moment. Retreat stuff is still fully underway. Apparel will be next. All of the invoices for the waitlist, anyone who's had their name on the waitlist as of like a couple of days ago has received an invoice. The time frame has closed if you didn't pay your invoice and you were on the waitlist. If you feel like you didn't get it or you want to still come, just message us and I'll be happy to send you the invoice again. And there, if you want to put your name on the wait list, we have a couple more spots, not many. We're on, well, yeah, we have a couple more spots. So if you put your name on the wait list, there's a good chance you'll get an invoice and then you'll be able to attend. So that's really all the updates that we have for that. Erin's going to list her stuff, her links in the description box and in the comments. So it'll be pinned as a comment at the very top. But of course, always check out her site on Instagram, Cat on Creations, and you can get the link for her stuff there. And I think that's it. Anything I'm missing? I feel like I'm missing. Okay. All right. Well, enjoy the fall. Enjoy Halloween. We won't see you until afterwards. If you're coming to the Rebel Stitcher retreat in Philly at the end of the month, Jody and I will see you there. We're super excited to see some friends and to hang out for the weekend. But in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time. Bye, friends.